Open field. First move, computer 1. Draw card. Begin duel. Computer 1, mana charge. Computer 2, draw card. Mana charge. Computer 1.
And we move on to our sixth and final game of this set 3 water deck.
Computer 2.
Who's going to win this last outing?
Mana charge.
Computer 1, are you going to summon a 2-cost?
Mana charge. Mana release.
No, you're going to do a 3-cost again. Why do I bother?
Summon.
Out comes a Corsair's Henchman to kick us off. Each time he is rotated, look at the top card in your library, and instead of taking an attack action with the Henchman, you may instead draw a card.
Mana release.
You can
Summon.
just look at the top card of your deck, and then you can bring it into your hand if you want to. Allows you to manipulate the deck.
Computer 1. Draw
That's going to be answered by a roving penitentiary who's just going to sit there as a fortress and not do a lot.
Computer 2.
Computer 1 passes on its turn, so advantage with Computer 2.
Mana release. Summon.
Darkwater Siren is a water creature and she's been summoned to a fire field. That means she's going to die. She's going to lose 2 health because she's on the opposite element. But when she dies, you can pull an enemy creature, which is water, to that field that she died on.
Computer 1.
And by pulling those henchmen, they lose 2 health because they're no longer on water, and they lose 2 more because they're on their opposite element, which is fire. Well then.
Summon.
Out comes another roving penitentiary. Computer 1 has summoning advantage now.
Computer 2. Draw card. Mana charge.
Both penitentiaries just gonna stand around and look pretty with a lot of health.
Summon.
Out comes Elven Berserker Witch, one of our magic creatures.
Attack.
And she's gonna finish off these henchmen.
Let me hear you scream.
And down they go. And like all Berserkers in Eye of Judgment, while an Elven Berserker Witch has exactly 1 HP, she gets +1 attack and a dodge attempt.
Computer 1. Draw card.
If you're going to take her down to 1 HP,
Mana charge.
be careful.
Mana release.
She's going to hit slightly harder.
Summon.
Want to finish her off in one go. How comes Cloudrunner Shipmate? They're just going to stand here and look pretty, because that's what they do.
Unlocked.
Well, it isn't what they do, but each time they are rotated, you can draw a card,
Draw card.
and they'll attack things.
Mana charge.
That is all they will
Mana
do.
release. Summon.
Out comes an Indigo Mimic. So, after you cast a successful spell, you can choose to summon a non-ultra rare water creature to the Indigo Mimic space for free of cost. But it cannot attack, so it allows you to get out an expensive card. He
Attack.
is going to be answered by a Shadow Diver. And the Shadow Diver always attacks the back of its target when possible. Though it takes advantage of a blind spot. Bonus damage there, kills the Indigo Mimic.
Mana charge.
Not very often you see Mimics actually survive long enough to do anything, but on the rare occasion they do,
Draw card.
but not today.
Mana charge. Mana release.
Free cost.
Summon.
Out comes the Corsair's henchmen. And they're going to attack the rear of this Shadow Diver.
Sweet dreams.
However, he dodges because he does have a dodge attempt.
Computer
Oh dear. Advantage still with Computer 1. Gonna have 7 mana, 8 cards in hand.
Mana release. Summon.
And out comes a Cloud Runner Marauder. I'm having flashbacks of the game last week where
Attack.
Computer 1 managed to create a little square of creatures and just stuck with it. And Computer 2 find a way around this. Cloud Runner Marauders deal 1 damage to the henchmen. They're down to 2.
Check.
And that's checked for Computer 1. Computer 2 must kill now. Minimum of 2 damage needed.
Mana charge.
And remember, the diver does have the dodge attempt, which has already saved its ass. It's not going to save it against this. Here comes Fishes of Goli. So we're going to flip this earth field to its opposite side, where it will become a fire field. Very bad news for the Shadow Diver. He's a water creature, so he's going to lose 2 health because he's on the opposite element.
Mana charge.
Suffering for a very serious case of deadness.
Computer 1. Draw card. Mana charge.
Computer 1 is going to have to think about this. What do you want to do?
Mana release.
Does still have advantage, so this will put it into check. And it chooses a set 2 Frost Guards. To the opposite element, so they lose 2 health. And then we'll hit these witches. And of course no counterattack because magic creatures cannot counter.
Computer
Check for
2.
Computer 1, Computer 2 needs to kill.
Mana charge.
6 mana in hand. Building the Granville. Target allied creature's element is changed to water. So, those Berserker Witches' space is changed to water. They lose the 2 health bonus because they're no longer on a wood space, and their Berserker power activates, so they gain +1 attack because they are on exactly 1 HP. And they melt these Marauders.
Mana charge.
Actually quite a nice use of the ability there,
Mana release.
because it also gives those witches a dodge attempt. Potentially bait a creature to kill it that actually can't.
Attack.
And then out comes Cloud Runner Marauder, and they're going to attack these Frost Guards in this corner, who already screwed themselves by summoning to the opposite element. So down they go, nice and easy.
Mana charge. Check. Computer 1.
Check for Computer 2. Computer 1 needs to kill. Minimum of 2 damage needed. You could say minimum of 1 damage,
Release.
because these Berserkers have 1, but they have a dodge attempt. And out comes Elusia Field Bond. So the target creature has Field Morph, which means that the field itself now becomes what the creature's type is. And because of building the Granville in the previous turn, it was changed from a wood creature into a water creature. So now the field has become, thanks to the Field Bond, a water space. So they gain +2 health and lose their Berserker status. Then a siren has come out onto a fire field and sacrificed herself, which means a water creature can be pulled there. And they die, because those Berserker Witches, as we've just said, count as water creatures now. They've been summoned to the opposite element of fire. They lose 2 health because they're no longer on water, and 2 more because they are on the opposite element of fire. I hope you kept up with that.
Mana
Just I
charge.
barely did.
Mana release. Summon.
And out comes another Elven Berserker Witch. This is an actual Elven Berserker Witch, so there's no fancy things to say about this one. She's just going to attack the penitentiary.
Put some heart into it.
And the poor blue guy inside it, he's going to not be very happy about it, but he's chained up, so there's not a lot he can do about it. Down to 3 health.
Computer 2. Draw card.
Advantage is with Computer 2 here. 9 mana, 8 cards in hand.
Summon.
And out comes a Spirit Fox. It too is going to attack a penitentiary. Just for 1 damage. Bonk. There you go. However, this time the guy inside it is not going to like it. Well, the people on top are not going to like it. And they're going to fire back for another 1 damage. A simple trade. Check for Computer 2. Computer 1 needs to kill. A minimum of 2 damage needed.
Mana charge.
10 mana, 7 cards in hand. Paying a 1 into the Witches.
Put some heart into it.
They're going to weaken these henchmen down to 1 HP.
Mana release.
Then we're going to have a 3 cost
Summon.
for a Byleth Transmorph. She is basically the same as a Mimic, except that instead of you being locked to summon a particular element of creature, you can summon any non-ultra rare elemental creature.
Mana charge.
So you do have the ability of all elements with her. With the possible exception of Byleth. I don't know if Byleth actually counts. I'd have to check into that. Anyway, she kills the henchman. Check for Computer 1, Computer 2 needs to kill. Minimum of 2 damage needed.
Summon.
And out comes a Sea Serpent. I think we've had a Sea Serpent in every game now, haven't we? Summon to the opposite element, so immediately loses 2 HP. But its attack is equal to 1 plus the number of other water creatures on the board, both allied and enemy. Hitting for 3. Down goes the penitentiary in the center square.
Mana charge. Library to graveyard.
And because enemy has died, which is next to a Spirit Fox, Computer 1 has had to discard the top card of its deck, which in this case is a Queen Courier.
Check. Computer 1.
Check for Computer 2. Computer 1 needs to kill. Minimum of 2 damage needed.
Mana release.
Yes, I was thinking if you could take out the Serpent, that would be ideal. It's stronger. Oh, now we're just getting very aggressive. Out comes a Prototype Behemoth.
Attack.
Each time Prototype Behemoth rotates, all fields of the same element as the field it is on are field quaked. Very, very deadly if you have a deck which is composed mainly of just one element.
Mana charge.
It can destroy the entire board if it wants to. But it does cleave, and it gets rid of the Serpent and takes the Penitentiary down to 1 HP.
Mana charge.
Check for Computer 1, Computer 2 needs to kill, minimum of 2 damage needed. We're going to use Yaksha Stimulants on this Byleth Transmorph, so we're going to swap the HP and attack values of the creature. So it now has 3 attack, but it loses 3 HP. Plus 3 attack,
Mana release.
and loses 3 HP, I should say.
Summon.
It hits for 4, but it only has 1 HP. And then out comes a Slumber Trap, so Computer 1 is going to have to reveal its whole hand. Which is to say Hole in Battle Hymn, a Goalie Altar, a Build in the Granville, 2 Juno Spirit Foxes, and a Yaksha Stimulants. 4 magic cards, very powerful. This can give you a nice injection of mana, this can change the element of a creature, and this can swap the attack and HP values of another creature.
Attack.
So there are a few ways out. Oh, and of course the plants are just going to smack this Byleth biatch.
Mana charge.
And down she goes. And that's going to be check for Computer 2. Computer 1 needs to kill 2 creatures on 1 HP, so just tickle something and it dies.
Mana release. Attack.
Oh, we've got a chance for a multi-kill here, so we're going to pay 1 into the Witch, and she's going to take out the Slumber Trap in the middle.
Mana charge.
Down it goes. And then the chance to summon something, which it doesn't take, so Computer 2 going to summon back into check. I'm just going to have a think about it first.
Mana release.
Take the water field, of course, it's a water deck. Is wise. And out comes a Queen's Courier, which of course can't attack anything, but plus draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards, in this case a... Of course there's moving Castle and a Ninja Fate Enhancer. My brain had to kick into gear.
Check. Computer 1.
And it gains check once again, and they have 4 HP in the middle, but Computer 1 needs 1 HP to kill something.
Mana release.
Only fire fields are left.
Summon.
Now comes an Arboreal Worm. Its attack is equal to 1 plus the number of other wood creatures on the board, both allied and enemy. And it's going to take out this Spirit Fox. It's killed a wood creature, so it's going to lose some HP. Some attack power, sorry.
Mana charge. Check. Computer 2. Draw card.
Check for Computer 1. Computer 2 needs to kill. Minimum of 2 damage needed.
Mana release.
You've got to go for the witches here because the others have got at least 4 health and there's not many things that can hit that hard. Claire Will can. So, she's adjacent to 2 or more allied creatures, so she must use her secondary attack,
Attack.
which targets all enemy creatures on fields of the same element as the target field. And while she's attacking a non-water creature, she gains she gains attack equal to the number of water fields.
Mana charge. Mana charge.
So down goes both remaining wood creatures. Oh dear, that was quite devastating. Check Computer 2, Computer 1 needs to kill. 8 mana in hand, 8 cards in hand,
Charge.
and 1 damage needed.
Summon.
Now comes Juno Spirit Fox, which of course is going to be a bit of a double whammy here.
Attack.
Roving Penitentiary only has 1 HP, so it is going to die from it.
Mana charge.
1 less allied creature next to Claire Will, so she goes back to her primary attack.
Graveyard.
And because that penitentiary died next to the fox, the top card of Computer 2's deck has to be discarded, which in this case is a Frost Guard.
Computer 2.
Not the worst thing to lose.
Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release.
Computer 2
Summon.
going back into check now. Where the Cloud Runner shipmate. Another ally next to Claire Will, so she gives that target field morph. And it's going to attack the Behemoth. 1 damage for the Behemoth. The Behemoth will attack. And it cleaves everything, remember? So, 2 damage for the shipmates. And 3 damage for the Spirit Fox, because 2 damage plus the bonus from hitting it in the back. So it kills its ally. Check for Computer 2. Computer 1 needs to kill. Minimum of 2 damage needed. Now comes building the Granville, so the target allied creature's element is changed to water.
Mana release.
So that Behemoth is now a water creature. And that is all. Then the Behemoth attacks and kills the shipmates. Less than 2 allies, so Claire Will goes back to her primary attack.
Computer 2. Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release.
3 fire fields in the water deck. This is not ideal, but could be worse. Out comes some skeleton archers. They're facing an ally, so they're not going to do anything, and that's just going to be check. So, Computer 2 is in check. Computer 1 needs to kill. Minimum of 2 damage needed. Both creatures are hidden at the moment, so not much you can do there. But we are going to use Yaksha Stimulants on the Queen's Courier, so we're going to swap the HP and target values of the Queen's Courier, which means it's going to gain +4 attack, and it's going to lose 4 health.
Mana charge.
So it's dead. Because it doesn't have any attack, so when it goes to its health value, it's just dead.
Computer 2. Draw card.
No summon, so Computer 2 with the chance to summon back into check once again. After a little think, of course. Uses the fire space now. Out comes Illusia Prioress, water creature on a fire field. But, thanks to Claire Will,
Attack.
she gains field morph, so it's now a water field as long as she's there. So +2 health because she's on her home field, and then she's going to attack the Behemoth. Behemoth down to 2 HP. Check for Computer 2. Computer 1 needs to kill. Minimum of 2 damage needed. And there's a water space available.
Discard.
Oh. Now then.
Mana release.
Aid into the Behemoth to reverse it. Well, to rotate it, sorry. And then it's going to slap everything in this lane for 2 damage. Youch. That was very worth it.
Mana charge. Mana charge. Mana release.
And then we're going to summon in front of the Behemoth onto this fire space. Look at the Skeleton Archer. My god, a lot of boards being cleared. probably should start looking at how many cards are left in each other's decks. We may be looking at a game which the winner is going to be the one that runs out of deck second. So, Computer 2 has
Mana charge.
3 cards remaining in its deck.
Mana release.
So it needs to win in the next 3 turns. After this. Out comes Shadow Diver. That's another ally next to Player Will, so she gives it Field Morph. It's a water field now, and she gains a secondary attack. He gains a dodge tempt. That's a nice strong top line.
Draw card.
Player Will be the target though, she's on 3 HP.
Discard.
Computer 1 is going to discard a card, which in this case is a Ninja Fate Enhancer,
Computer 2.
because it went to 8 cards in its hand and it chose not to summon anything, so it has to discard down to 7. Computer 2. Advantage is yours. 9 mana, 7 cards.
Mana release. Summon.
Goes for the Arboreal Worm. Attack is equal to 1 plus the number of other wood creatures. It is the only wood creature, so it's only hitting for 1. Which in a way is going to help it. Attacks the Behemoth for 1. Behemoth is now down to 1. And it's going to counter, so it's going to kill its allied skeleton.
Mana charge.
Oh dear. That's a bit of a whoopsie. Check for Computer 2. Computer 1 needs to kill. Minimum of 3 damage needed. 6 mana in hand, 8 cards. And we're going to have a think. And out comes Goalie Altar, one of our set 1 magic cards. Both players will gain mana equal to the number of enemies on the board. So Computer 1 is going to gain 4. And Computer 2 is going to gain 2.
Mana release.
Then he's going to cast Fissures of Goalie on top of the Arboreal Worm. So we're going to flip this field from a wood field to its opposite side, which is a earth field. So the Arboreal Worm's going to lose 2 HP because it's no longer on wood, and 2 more so it's on the opposite element, earth. He's very dead.
Mana release. Summon.
Now comes Don's Double, one of our quite powerful water creatures. His attack is equal to 1 plus the number of cards in your hand. More cards you have, harder he hits. He's hitting for 6. That's a very dead Claire Will the Valiant. So both of those creatures lose their status as being on water fields,
Computer 2.
and they become a hell of a lot weaker as a result.
Charge. Mana release.
You 2 summons
Summon.
a Don's Double. Looking to do pretty much the same. It loses 2 HP because it's summoned to the opposite element. He now has to use his secondary attack, so he's going to spin to win. Two damage to the other Don's Double, and down goes the Behemoth, finally.
Mana steal.
And it steals a mana.
Mana charge.
Each time an allied creature dodges and there is an allied Corsair's family creature on the board, you steal a mana from your opponent equal to the number of dodge attempts the creature has. But it stole 1 mana because of it.
Charge. Computer 2.
Here comes Computer 2's final turn because it only has 1 card to summon, which it has now taken. It cannot win the game, so victory will go to Computer 1 here.
Mana release. Summon.
Barring some crazy thing which I can't foresee, but I don't think that's going to happen. Out comes some relentless skeletons, and they're just going to stand there.
Check.
Check for Computer 2.
Draw card.
Computer 1. You don't even need to kill anything. It passes on its turn.
Mana release.
Oh, no it doesn't.
Summon.
It brings out a Slumber Trap, so we're going to see what Computer 2's got in its hand. Its last 6 cards, which is a Prototype Behemoth, Byleth Transmorph, Goalie Altar, Juna Spirit Fox, Illusion Field Bond, a Seiholin Battle Hymn, none of which are going to help it because it cannot summon any more cards.
Attack.
But Computer 1 is the final humiliation. He's going to slap this Illusion Prioress. And there ain't a damn thing she can do about it apart from die. Yay, we killed something! Yay!
Mana charge.
And Computer 2 is now going to draw out. GG!
Computer 1 wins by library defeat.